Hey there, future heretic. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the Warp to talk about the absolute rock stars of ruination, the VIPs of villainy, the celebrity sponsors of every bad decision in the galaxy, the Chaos Gods of Warhammer 40k. Now, if you've ever wondered who's responsible for turning Space Marines into spiky demon princes, why everything in 40k is so unrelentingly horrible, or what happens when cosmic entities are fueled entirely by your worst personality traits, you're in the right place. We're covering the big four Chaos Gods, what they want, how they work, and why they're simultaneously the most dangerous and most entertaining entities in the entire grimdark universe. And don't worry, I'll try to keep this lore-friendly and Inquisition approved. Alright, before we meet our divine disasters, let's talk about what chaos actually is. In Warhammer 40k, there's this parallel dimension called the Warp, also known as the Imperium, or that place you really don't want to go. It's basically an ocean of pure psychic energy that reflects the emotions, thoughts, and feelings of every living creature in the galaxy. Sounds beautiful, right? Wrong, because these sentient beings are absolutely terrible. Every time someone feels rage, plots a scheme, catches a cold, or gets a little too excited about their hobby, that energy feeds into the Warp. Over millions of years, these emotions coalesced into four distinct entities, the Chaos Gods. They're not gods in the traditional sense, they're more like galaxy-spanning psychic tumours with personalities. And those personalities? Oh boy, they're intense. The Chaos Gods are Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle, and Slaanesh. Each one embodies specific aspects of mortal emotion and behaviour, and each one is trying to corrupt, consume, or convert the entire galaxy to their particular brand of crazy. They offer power, immortality, and demonic gifts to their followers. But spoiler alert, the fine print is written in blood and insanity. Let's start with everyone's favourite rage-fueled murder machine, Khorne, the Blood God. Khorne is the Chaos God of war, violence, rage, and martial honour. He's fueled by every angry thought, every battle, every punch thrown in a parking lot argument. If there's blood being spilled anywhere in the galaxy, Khorne is there, eagerly collecting it like some kind of cosmic hemoglobin accountant. His motto? Blood for the Blood God, skulls for the Skull Throne. And yes, he literally has a throne made of skulls. Interior design in the Warp is wild. Khorne's followers, appropriately called Khornate Warriors or Berserkers, are exactly what you'd expect. Angry, violent, and completely uninterested in anything that isn't combat. They don't scheme, they don't use magic, Khorne actually hates sorcery, and they definitely don't do therapy. They just fight, constantly, even each other if there's no one else around. The thing about Khorne is that he doesn't care where the blood comes from, only that it flows. Kill your enemies? Great. Kill your friends? Also fine. Kill yourself in a tragic weapon malfunction? Khorne's still happy. He's an equal opportunity violence enthusiast. His demons include bloodletters, which are exactly what they sound like, and bloodthirsters, which are massive winged demon princes that make a tyrannid carnifex look like a house cat. If you see one, you're already dead. You just don't know it yet. Next up is Tzeentch, the Chaos God of change, schemes, sorcery, and plans within plans within plans. If Khorne is a straightforward murder machine, Tzeentch is a 4D chess player who's simultaneously playing 1,000 other games and probably already knows how this video ends. Tzeentch is fueled by ambition, hope, the desire for change, and every conspiracy theory ever conceived. Every time someone makes a plan, learns something new, or thinks, what if, they're feeding Tzeentch. He's basically the patron deity of every scheming politician, ambitious wizard, and person who's ever said, I can fix her. His followers are sorcerers, cultists, and people who think they're clever enough to outsmart a literal god. Spoiler, they're not. Tzeentch's entire thing is that he changes the rules constantly. He'll grant you power, then change you into a mindless chaos spawn just for fun. He's the ultimate unreliable narrator of the Warp. Tzeentch's demons include horrors, which are cackling monsters made of pure magic, and lords of change, which are giant bird demon sorcerers with more knowledge than the entire Imperium's library system. They know your plans before you make them, and they think it's hilarious. The cruel irony of Tzeentch is that he represents hope and change, but in the 40k universe, hope usually leads to mutation, betrayal, and existential horror. Thanks, Tzeentch. Let's talk about Grandfather Nurgle, the chaos god of disease, decay, despair, and, paradoxically, acceptance and love. Nurgle is fueled by every illness, every feeling of hopelessness, every moment of stagnation and entropy. When someone gets the flu, when a civilization falls into decline, when you look at your life and think, this is fine, while everything is very much not fine, you're feeding Nurgle. But here's the weird part. Nurgle is actually kind of jolly. He's called Grandfather because he genuinely loves his followers. He sees disease and decay as natural, even beautiful parts of existence. His followers, the Death Guard and Nurgle cultists, are rotting, plague-ridden zombies who are paradoxically happy about it. They've accepted their fate, they don't feel pain anymore, and Grandfather Nurgle loves them like family. His demons include plague bearers, who are walking bags of disease that count every illness in the galaxy, fun hobby, and great unclean ones, which are massively obese demon princes covered in boils and cheerfully spreading plagues wherever they go. They're horrifying, but they'll call you little one and offer you soup. Soup you absolutely should not eat. Nurgle represents the dark side of acceptance, giving up, letting entropy win, and finding comfort in decay. It's depression mixed with toxic positivity, and it's disturbingly effective at corrupting people who are tired of fighting. Finally, we have Slaanesh, the chaos god of excess, pleasure, obsession, and that's probably enough, but let's do it anyway. Slaanesh is the youngest chaos god, literally born from the psychic implosion of the Eldar Empire when they partied so hard they created a god and murdered trillions in the process. Oops! Slaanesh embodies every extreme sensation: pleasure, pain, artistic obsession, perfection, and hedonism taken to nightmare levels. Every time someone pushes a sensation to the extreme, whether it's pleasure, pain, art, music, or even just really, really liking your hobby, Slaanesh gets fed. The god doesn't care if you're pursuing pleasure or pain. Excess is excess, and Slaanesh wants it all. Slaanesh's followers include the Emperor's Children Space Marines, who are obsessed with perfection and sensation to the point of madness, and countless cultists who've traded sanity for the ultimate high. They're terrifying because they're unpredictable. They might seduce you, torture you, or write you a symphony, or all three. Slaanesh's demons include demonettes, seductive and deadly creatures with crab claws, and keepers of secrets, towering greater demons that embody temptation itself. They know what you want, and they'll give it to you. Just don't ask about the price. So why do the Chaos Gods matter in Warhammer 40k? Because they're everywhere. They corrupt Space Marines, turning humanity's greatest defenders into its worst enemies. They fuel endless wars across the galaxy. They've corrupted countless worlds, created demon incursions, and are literally the reason the Imperium is so paranoid about everything. The Chaos Gods offer real power, immortality, demonic gifts, psychic abilities, but at the cost of your humanity, sanity, and soul. They're the ultimate Faustian bargain, except Faust would take one look at this deal and say, absolutely not. They're also narratively brilliant because they represent the dark mirror of humanity's traits. Courage becomes rage, ambition becomes treachery, resilience becomes stagnation, and passion becomes obsession. In the grim darkness of the far future, even our virtues can corrupt us. Alright, that's the Chaos Gods in a nutshell. Khorne wants your blood, Tzeentch wants your ambition, Nurgle wants your acceptance, and Slaanesh wants your everything cranked to 11. They're horrifying, fascinating, and absolutely central to what makes Warhammer 40k so compelling. They're the reason every victory is temporary, every hero can fall, and why the Imperium's motto is, only in death does duty end. If you enjoyed this descent into madness, smash that like button, subscribe for more 40,000 content, and let me know in the comments which Chaos God you'd least want to meet in a dark alley, or which one you'd join, you beautiful heretic. Thanks for watching, and remember, In the grim darkness of the far future, even the gods are against you. Stay vigilant, stay loyal, and definitely don't listen to those voices in your head. The Emperor protects, probably, maybe, we hope.